Breaking, Tories become the first UK government ever to be found in contempt of Parliament. All right, let's dive into this. Theresa May's Conservative Party have become the first UK government ever to be found guilty of being in contempt of Parliament following a vote of MPs this evening. The finding of contempt of Parliament was made in response to the government's anti-democratic refusal to publish the full legal advice on Brexit, despite MPs passing a binding motion demanding they do so. This evening in the Commons, the government initially lost a vote on their own amendment, which would have seen the case referred to a Parliamentary Standards Committee by a slim majority of 311 to 307. Damn, that is slim. However, following this embarrassing defeat, Theresa May's Tories then faced a vote by MPs on whether they believed the government to be in contempt of Parliament, regarding their decision not to publish the full legal advice on Brexit. I'm not an expert on how everything works over there. I own that. But Gordon Dimmock was tweeting about this. Gordon Dimmock is a wonderful YouTube personality over in the UK. I'm bummed out I didn't get to hang out with the guy when I was over there. But I really hope to go back regularly. So hopefully I'll be seeing Gordon, maybe collaborating with him on a show or two. He doesn't do stand-up. I thought he did. Anyway, you've heard me talk about this before. I don't know. But he's saying that this could lead to a call for an election. Because, again, this is an unprecedented, for instance, that happened with the Tories. They're found in contempt of Parliament. And here's the thing. One thing that I can tell you that I did see when I was over there in England, they're talking about Brexit a lot. And there are political consequences for everybody involved. They're not just taking it on the chin and living in a moment of amnesia and they're talking about it every day. You see headline after headline. They're talking about what's going on with it. So yeah, and here the Tories, what did the Tories do in this situation? Well, they tried to withhold information from the people. Why? Because they know the people are pissed. They know the people are pissed. And now they're found in contempt. This is an unprecedented thing. And this could lead to, Jeremy Corbyn. So again, when you pay attention, when you get out in the streets, when you protest, they've been protesting for climate change over in the UK. You don't hear about their town halls. What you hear about is, hey, they shut down the London frickin' bridge. Protesting. They're protesting for rent control over there. I was on a subway in London. I didn't see an ad for whatever TV show was coming up. Well, I mean, I saw those too. Don't get me wrong. I said, they don't advertise entertainment in London. No, of course they do. It's one of the entertainment capitals of the world. Don't get me. And they have their problems, all right? Let's not, come on. But I also saw billboards, and I never seen anything like this before. It blew my freaking mind. I was on a subway, just going somewhere, and I saw a freaking billboard, and it was when I first landed, too. I saw a billboard for rent control. It was a rent control initiative. It was an activist group. They were advertising on the subway to have people join in their ranks to protest for rent control. And that blew my freaking mind. I thought it was awesome. I've never seen anything. I'm not saying that doesn't exist in the United States. How could I? I've not been on every subway that's in existence in the United States. I can't begin to try to make that assessment. But I've never seen it. You know, I mean, I've never seen it. I've ridden subways in Boston. I've ridden the streetcars in San Francisco. I've been in the subway in New York City, nice handful of times. D.C., here in Los Angeles, we do have a subway. Not a lot of people know about it. Well, we do have not a sandwich shop. We have those too. But I'm talking about a subway that takes you places. We do have one of those. I sounded like I just lived in a small town there for a second. Like, we got a subway. Like, no, I meant like Los Angeles has a subway. Nobody knows about it. Like, so many, like, no one, half of it isn't operational. It's so weird that we don't. Anyway, if you've never been to LA, you know what I'm talking about. But, so we'll see what happens here with the Tories, but it looks like they are in some hot water. The Tories, who, by the way, they are the right-wing party over in England, and in many issues, they're to the left of the Democrats in the United States. That's why when we talk about the problem of the one-party system in the United States, that's what we're talking about. We're not just having a whataboutism moment for the Democrats to be contrarian for the sake of it. No, It's saying, hey, we have two right-wing parties, and we deserve better. We deserve better than the Republicans and the Democrats in this country. We deserve a lot better. And we'll see what happens with the Tories. And I hope it's good news, and it looks like it is for, Jeremy Corbyn. And I love doing that. Let's do it once together. Jeremy Corbyn. I got a Jeremy Corbyn button in Manchester. It was really neat. I wear it. I wore it over there, going around, being like, hey, yeah.
Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can tweet me an article at Ron Placone. We'll go through it together and make it our own. Get your